which we can now say is completely fake. Kate Middleton herself has admitted, or at least that's what Kensington Palace wants us to believe. Personally, I don't buy it. They claim she went overboard with Photoshop or simply lacked knowledge in photo editing. She apologized, stating that she didn't mean to cause confusion, and that's all there is to it. The photo was not published just because it was Mother's Day, but mainly to silence the rumors that have been circulating on social media for weeks. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I don't believe Kate Middleton is the one responsible for this. I don't think she is so careless. It's appalling that Kensington Palace, especially Prince William, would allow Kate Middleton to take all the blame and face public criticism when she is supposedly still recovering from an operation. Well, I'm not the only one who thinks this way. An expert, a journalist specialized in fashion, photography, and everything related to that horrible photo published by Kate Middleton reveals the whole truth. On the day Gary Smith was expelled from Celebrity Big Brother, they thought that with yesterday's photo and today's expulsion of Kate Middleton's uncle, all their problems at Kensington Palace would be over. But the truth is, they have only just begun. Light Jones, in a tweet published in the Daily Mail, explains what we will find in her article, which is definitely worth reading. Basically, she states that we cannot trust the palace or official sources to inform us about the health of the Princess of Wales. It's tremendous. For days, the British press remained silent, following the ostrich technique of burying their heads in the sand, thinking that nothing was happening and that the rumors on social media were just the thoughts of a few crazy people. The reality is that today, what is said on social media carries more weight than what is proclaimed by the media. However, this journalist uncovers a major scandal that suggests that Kate Middleton may not have even taken the photo herself, nor written the various apology messages. She goes even further, suggesting that Middleton may not be as well as we think. It is true that a photo has appeared today, briefly showing Kate Middleton in the background, not very visible and seemingly disconnected from her husband. She was caught leaving the cottage. Officially, it was stated that Kate Middleton had a private matter to attend to. Let's focus on what this lady, this journalist, says. She gives us a good glimpse of how these last 48 to 72 hours have been lived in England. She describes it as an emotional roller coaster. She was at Tesco, one of the most well-known supermarkets in England, surrounded by people buying last-minute tulips for Mother's Day. When she checked her phone, there were cheers from people around her, as if to say, finally, my God, a photo of Kate Middleton can be seen on the streets. This is being experienced in a truly tremendous way. She rushed home to study and analyze the photo, to see how the public was reacting to everything Kensington Palace was presenting with that beautiful image. But nothing added up. She looked at the trees. They didn't match the ones in the background of the photo. Nothing made sense. The photo itself seemed too happy to be true. She asked some good questions. Why is Lewis wearing a Christmas sweater? The floor doesn't look damaged enough. These are valid questions. People on social media were also asking many questions. They questioned whether the photo was being manipulated, whether William was the one who took it, as it didn't seem like a normal photo taken from a phone and published. These doubts that arise on social media sometimes go too far. But after 25 years of working in the media, I know very well that people can be deceived using the magic of Photoshop and photo editing. I know the potentially catastrophic consequences that this kind of thing can have, even in this era where social media is rampant and people can do terrible things. But what she says next is truly shocking. Now, we ask ourselves not if the photo is real or not, because we all know it's not, but whether Kate Middleton herself even wrote the message accompanying that controversial photo. Furthermore, after 16 anomalies, 16 things that don't add up, from blurry sleeves to blurry fingers, everything is strange. Zippers are on one side of the image and not the other. Everything is so odd in that photo. I asked myself, is the photo recent or old? Was it reused from Christmas? The children certainly look as excited as if they were receiving gifts from Santa Claus. Why is this photo so strange? Why didn't they send an accredited photographer with decades of professional experience to take this photo? Was Kate Middleton too much for them to handle? To have a photographer visit her home, clearly, we can no longer trust the palace. In her article, Light Jones also raises concerns about the potential manipulation of the message accompanying the controversial photo. She questions whether Kate Middleton herself even wrote the message, or if it was composed by someone else within the palace. With the 16 anomalies in the photo and the strange discrepancies throughout, it becomes increasingly difficult to trust the authenticity of any aspect of the image. Furthermore, Jones brings up the possibility of the photo being reused from a previous occasion, such as Christmas, as the children appear noticeably excited as if they were receiving gifts from Santa Claus. This raises suspicions about the true timeline of the picture and adds to the overall sense of deception surrounding the entire ordeal. It raises the question of why a reputable photographer with years of experience was not sent to capture this moment, perhaps suggesting that the palace found Kate Middleton to be too challenging to handle. In light of all these revelations, it becomes clear that the palace can no longer be trusted to provide accurate information. Overall, the article by Light Jones provides a thought-provoking insight into the chaotic situation surrounding Kate Middleton and the fake photo. It exposes the harsh reality that the public may never know the full extent of the truth behind the image and raises doubts about the transparency of the palace. As the scandal continues to unfold, it is evident that the repercussions and consequences of such deceitful actions can be catastrophic. Even in the age of social media, where misinformation can spread rapidly, the need for responsible journalism and verified sources has never been more crucial in an era where manipulation and deception have become alarmingly prevalent. Light Jones also delves into the potential consequences of this fake photo scandal. She highlights how the manipulation and deceit surrounding this incident can have catastrophic effects, especially in an era where social media reigns supreme. Misinformation can spread like wildfire, leading to public confusion and mistrust. Jones emphasizes the need for responsible journalism and verified sources to counteract the damaging effects of deception. Furthermore, she expresses her concerns about the impact on Kate Middleton's reputation and mental well-being. The relentless public criticism, coupled with the palace's lack of transparency, is undoubtedly taking a toll on the Duchess of Cambridge. Jones raises the question of whether the palace has adequately supported Middleton throughout this ordeal, given her recent operation and recovery. Light Jones' article also raises concerns about the potential impact of this fake photo scandal on Kate Middleton's reputation and mental well-being. The constant public criticism and the palace's lack of transparency regarding her involvement have undoubtedly taken a toll on the Duchess of Cambridge. Jones questions whether the palace has adequately supported Middleton throughout this ordeal, especially considering her recent operation and recovery. The immense pressure she is under, coupled with the widespread doubts about her integrity, can have severe consequences on her mental health. Additionally, the article explores the potential long-term effects on Middleton's public image, as the controversy surrounding the fake photo may tarnish her reputation for years to come. Light Jones' article exposes the deception surrounding the fake photo scandal involving Kate Middleton. With 16 anomalies and discrepancies, doubts arise about the authenticity of the image and the accompanying message. The potential reuse of the photo from Christmas raises suspicions about the timeline. The absence of a professional photographer and the palace's lack of transparency further erode trust. This scandal highlights the need for responsible journalism and verified sources in the age of rampant misinformation on social media. It also raises concerns about the impact on Middleton's reputation and mental well-being. As the relentless public criticism takes a toll, the palace's support for Middleton during her recovery from an operation is questioned. The long-term consequences on Middleton's public image are also explored, as the controversy may tarnish her reputation for years to come.